Okay, so here is the handout, and when we are going to be looking at this, we're going to be looking at this part of the handout for section 3.4. It goes over the different types of arguments, and there are 4 very common arguments that are valid, and I put those in the purple. And there are 2 that are invalid that are very common. And we just did, on the end of the last video, we covered the law of detachment, which was this one here. It was if P then Q, and remember, you always connect your premises with an and, never an or, always an and. So if P then Q and the P, therefore the Q. Now that's just the first one. And this PowerPoint goes through several. Let's see. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so when you're verifying an argument, the first thing you're going to do is write the argument symbolically. And I will use P's and Q's for the statements so that it'll match the worksheet, the handout that has P's and Q's. And then the second thing says, join the premises together using the and connective. Make sure you use the and. And then the third step says, form a conditional statement using the conjunction from step 2 for the hypothesis and the conclusion of the argument as the conclusion of the conditional. So what they're saying is on the arrow, you know, when you have the arrow, the if then, you're going to take whatever your whatever you get from the conjunction, that's going to be in front of, that'll be the if. All of the premises, when you connect them all together and simplify the truth table for that, that is going to be what your if part is. And then your then part here will be the conclusion from your argument. That'll be the conclusion here. And then step 4 just says, if the statement that you form in step 3 is a tautology, some of these, yes, you will have to do a truth table on it to see if it is a tautology. However, the 6 on the worksheet, they're already given that they are let me go back to that slide. Okay, so yeah, the 4 in purple here, if you were to do truth tables for all of these, whoops, if you did the truth tables for all of these, boy, this highlighter doesn't like to work on PDFs for some reason. They would all be tautologies. But on the blue ones, if you were to do a truth table on these, you'll get at least 1 F in them. And this PowerPoint does, I think, 3 of them. Well, we've already done the first one, which was the law of detachment. So let's see. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Here's another example. It says, determine if the following argument is valid. Okay, now they've used P and U, and that is bothering me, so I'm going to change the U to a Q. That's a really thick Q. And then down here, the U to a Q. Okay, so when I'm looking at this, I'll just pick some colors here. It says sorry, I need to underline it. If you subscribe to the most popular Netflix DVD rental plan, then you have unlimited rentals per month. Okay. So that means the part that is after the word if, that is going to be your P. So P is represented by you subscribe to the most popular Netflix DVD rental plan. I don't do that anymore. And then after the then it says you have unlimited rentals per month. That is going to be my Q. And then that's the first premise. If P, then Q. And then it says you do not have unlimited rentals per month. Now remember, the part that says you have unlimited rentals per month, that is Q. However, they are putting in front of that a do not, which means that is the negation. And then the last sentence says you do not have the most popular Netflix DVD rental plan. Again, they have the do not in there, but then the part that says you have the most popular Netflix DVD rental plan, that was P, and so they're putting the negation in front of it. So when I'm looking this, I see, okay, if P, trying to color code here, here is the if then arrow. So it's if P, then Q. And remember, you always connect these with an and. How about yellow, I guess. And then this is your and. You always connect them with an and. And then you have the negation of the Q. Those are all your premises. And then, and I probably should do a different color here, when I am looking at with this purpley color here, this line right here that separates the premises from the conclusion, that is this right here. That is your therefore, which is another if then. And then of course it's if blah blah blah, then the negation of P. And of course, if you go back and look at the piece of paper, there is none that matches that, or is there? Yeah, there is. But they go ahead and they show you the whole truth table here to show you that when you're done, you do have a solid list of T's here, which is a tautology, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, it's a little late. Anyway, this one is done so much that they call it the law of contraposition, which is this one right here, the law of contraposition. So anyway, that's that one.